Abraham Lincoln is my favorite low-key racist. I get why some people are just afraid to face it. It's why they defame CRT bit by bit. A gruesome legacy is something nobody wants to admit.
It is a part of our history we have never accounted for. As a country we have always found the cheapest door. If we had the slightest measure of any honesty, we would calmly educate ourselves about every monstrosity. We would be free to explore why the idea of race was ever made, or why blending into crowds was easier for slaves of the same shade.
We could come closer to understanding all the reasons why smart men like Lincoln hedged their bets to a losing side.
If your life is filled with blind animosity, and you really don't like dealing with hostility, there is only really one way for you to truly be. You gotta be a racist who is very, very low-key. Low-key racist, how I love thee. Low-key racist filled with stupidity. Have you ever taken notice as you travel through your life? A distinctive type of person that cuts like a knife. You've met these same type of people so repeatedly. The ones who don't want to talk about race so strategically. They always say, all this talk about race just furthers all the problems that come with it. Minutes later, they're the ones repeating bad jokes like a hypocrite. They cry that not talking about race should be a priority. They also tend to have a false sense of superiority. They are the ones that say DEI is an extension of Jim Crow. They will tell you everything bad in life happens in Chicago. If your life is filled with blind animosity, and you really don't like dealing with hostility, there is only really one way for you to truly be. You gotta be a racist who is very, very low-key. Low-key racist, how I love thee. Low-key racist filled with stupidity. I have met and I know a lot of low-key racists. If I talked bad about them, you could call me an ableist. Yes, that's right, I'm saying that they just have a disability. Cognitive impairment isn't really the same as stupidity. I'm actually giving them the benefit of the doubt. It's better than thinking that they have this racist hate all calculated out. I'm gonna write this out like I'm dropping a phonograph needle. Being a racist has worked out pretty good for white people. If your life is filled with blind animosity,